Hi, it's Lilia from Heal Scotland. I just wanted to explain a little bit about why the Heal community has come around. As some of you will be aware, I generally work with people who have been diagnosed terminal or incurable, allegedly terminal and incurable, because as we all know now, people are in their droves turning to other ways to help their body heal, and thousands of people are defying the odds. So I'm always really interested when somebody's been given that prognosis, if they can turn it around. And primarily I teach them to let go of fear, as well as helping them with protocols that can really change the information that's going through the body to get a different result. But what I've seen is a lot of my clients are women with young children, so that's clearly a challenge right there. You're busy, you're stressed, and then you've had maybe a heavy diagnosis and prognosis put on top of that. So me coming in and asking you to make a lot of changes can be actually add to the burden that you already have, and the fear then, because you think you should be doing all these things and you're not doing them. So I've recognised for a while that there needs to be a place for people to go to immerse themselves in the protocols and then healing modalities. Now I run immersion retreats for the spiritual warriors so that people can come and learn all about this, but I know that 1 week is just not enough. We understand now from neuroscience that sometimes change can take up to 2 years. Now people are saying, well, 12 weeks is a long time, that's how long this temporary community will run for this time. But 12 weeks to heal and allegedly, or to try and heal, sorry, I need to watch my language, to boost your immune system, to feel better, to move yourself from the fear and move into far more trustful and beneficial emotions and states of being. 12 weeks is a drop in the ocean. People go to university for 4 years to learn something. So 12 weeks probably won't be long enough for some people, but it's certainly going to be an amazing start for you to just come live in this biodynamic farm and make the changes and be around people who support you and believe in the potential of your healing, because we all have the potential to heal. Miracles do happen, often because people have taken the steps that we know now that most people are defying the odds take and have taken. So the difficult thing is, and if you've ever dieted, you'll know about this, is you know what to do, but you don't do it on a daily basis. And trust me, I know about all of this as well. We know what to do and we're not doing it because of the subconscious mind, the programming, the fear, the overwhelm, and just the day-to-day busyness of life. So the community really is set up for people who are struggling with that, who know that they need to make changes, but who just cannot make them on their own, who need support, who need to be removed from their external environment, because your external environment can really keep you stuck, and people around you who I'm sure have got the most loving intentions can trigger old patterns and behaviours and feelings of self-worth, etc, etc, etc. I can't go into all of that in this video, but if you feel that you could do with a few months on a biodynamic farm, learning about your incredible body, your brain, your immune system, the heart, the most powerful magnetic organ in the body, the vagus nerve, the psoas muscle. Maybe you've never heard of these things. I really truly believe if people were more educated in the magic, the supernatural powers that we actually have but nobody's ever trained us in, if you fully understood that, you'd maybe make different choices for your health in the longer term. So the plan is with the community to help in the education, teach you about the body and the capacity that you have for change and for joy, etc. Because this is not about not dying. I would love to be the one that could say, yes, come here and you won't die. Nobody can make that promise. Nobody knows when the day for moving out of here is. But what we can totally promise is that we can help you work with fear, help you boost your immune system, and really raise your vibration so that you become a much, much more powerful, empowered being. So we have a fairly strong vetting process, because this really is going to be experimental in as much as that we want to get measured results and we want to lobby for change in the systems to take the fear out of healing. That is the mission. That the body may be struggling, but there's lots of things that you can do, and I mean lots of things that you can do to help it and to help yourself and your family. And let's talk about prevention. Our health picture in Scotland is scary. When I started researching the Stats, I wished I hadn't started. It really depressed me and made me feel quite, let me go back to Peru and live in the jungle. But what we're going to do, we're going to sit about and complain about it? Are we going to hope that somebody like Theresa May or Nicola Sturgeon will change it? No, that's not going to happen. We, the people, the mums, the grans, the parents, the sisters, we're the people that need to instigate change and do what we can to prevent illness and disease. When you live out with the laws of nature, which we are all doing, the food chain's being destroyed, we're hardly outside, we don't have time, we're racing the clock, we're terrified of the body. They've managed to terrify us from the sun, the body, from each other, and fear is not a state that we were meant to live in. It's designed to help us get out of a situation. But most of us are living in that altered state, in that high beta state, 80% of the time, they reckon. And that is like driving your car in first gear all the time. What do you think is going to happen? You'll be tired, you'll be exhausted, and you just want to stop. So when we look at the 9 things that Kelly Turner came up with, we can actually take these things and use them to help prevent disease. So if you really want to be educated in the latest cutting edge quantum physics, science, protocols, the wonderful work of people like Joe Dispenza, Lynn McTaggart, Greg Braden, Bruce Lipton, scientists who have your best interests at heart. Surgery and drugs are an option sometimes, but they're not the long-term future for our full-blown vital health and joy. And I think most people are starting to understand that. You maybe need them for a time, and then ultimately we have to take responsibility, and we have to support each other to change our health picture around. There's 5.2 million of us. We can change this, but we need to do it together. We need to stand up, stand in our power, educate ourselves. It's about more information, the new understandings of the phenomenal capacity of this spiritual being to tune into different potentials. So if this sounds like something you need or a friend may need, or if you can help us in any way, volunteer financially in the GoFundMe page, then please help us make this change happen. I am driven by something, I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm back in Scotland specifically for this project, and I really want to make it one of the most powerful healing communities on this planet. And you can help me. If you're drawn, please send me a message, let me know, and just help me spread the word. And have a wonderful day. Ciao.